I'm CMColeman, and it's Wednesday, which means video blog day. Let's talk ingredients. I get asked this question quite a bit in person, and also I get messages. So I'm going to answer this one quite simply, or as simple as I can. If you're wondering about the ingredients that I use, and I do mention them quite a bit, I use raw sugar. The reason I use raw sugar is, have you ever read the ingredients, the label of a package of brown sugar? Most of the packages of brown sugar say sugar and beet juice. That's how they get the brown color. I can live without beet juice. There are also directions on how to make your own brown sugar, in which is just, I think, adding molasses, but we'll look into it. Maybe I'll even do a video one day if you'd like to see that. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see how to make your own brown sugar. One of the warnings I will give you is raw sugar doesn't want to melt easily. So remember that. If you're thinking about, I'll make some lemonade using raw sugar, you're going to have to heat it up and melt it first. Just letting you know. The flour that I use is an organic flour. It's an artisan flour. I like it. I don't usually use bread flour. I do use whole wheat flour, which once again is also an organic flour. The chocolate that I use, and I mention this quite a bit, is black chocolate, or it's really dark chocolate. I use this because I like it. Now, you might not like dark chocolate, you might not like black chocolate. You can fool around with it. Now, the one thing I will tell you is if you change from dark chocolate or the black chocolate to another kind of chocolate, you might have to increase the amount of chocolate that you use, because the black chocolate is much stronger, so it takes less chocolate. So it's something to think about. Other things that I use are, I use organic whole milk. I use organic half and half, which both come from a local dairy, or local as in pretty close around me. Organic vegetables whenever I can. I use organic just about everything whenever I can. Now, a couple things to think about. One, can you afford what you're about ready to buy? If you can't, don't buy it. Buy the cheaper one that you can afford. Buy the best ingredients that you can comfortably afford to buy. If you're starving at the end of the week because you bought something that you really shouldn't have, there really isn't much of a point in doing that. I want you to be able to cook, and I want you to be able to afford it. I also want you to use ingredients that you're going to use again. You'll find in my recipes that if I call for some specialized ingredient, say like dehydrated peanut butter, which I do love dehydrated peanut butter, I will use it over and over again, and I'll put it in different recipes, but I'll also try to give you ways of working around it. I do use organic peanut butter. When it says butter, it is unsalted butter. We'll let you control the amount of salt in the butter versus the company. Almond milk, because I like almond milk. If you don't like almond milk, you like soy milk, or you like regular milk, use that kind of milk. It will change the consistency just a bit, but once again, my recipes are all the kind of recipes that should work completely, no problems whatsoever, with the change of ingredients. Now, one of the things which I love, and I make this all the time, and I will post this, it's already on the blog, I make my own vanilla. Vanilla extract is super, super simple to make. And you can get the whole fancy, dancy, or vanilla extract if you make your own. And it will cost you way, way less. Just 2 ingredients and time. I also make my own lemon extract, and I've done other extracts, and one of the interesting ones that I did really isn't an extract, but it's a pumpkin pie vodka. And the pumpkin pie vodka, I use that in my pumpkin recipes, especially if I'm doing like a pumpkin bread or a pumpkin cookie, because it just gives it an extra little zing. But it's something that you can easily make. You can make your own pumpkin pie spice, really simple. It's listed in the blog, and I probably will do a video more towards Thanksgiving and Christmas time on how to make your own pumpkin pie spice. I just did a video on how to make your own Italian seasoning, and the cool part about all those things is you can adjust them. And that's what I want you to do. That's what's important about baking, is that you want to make it your own. If you don't like something, or there's something in there that you want to omit or something you want to add, do it. Let me know in the comments what kind of recipe changes that you've made, because I love to see those. Because sometimes they're changes that I haven't even thought about. I don't have a stylist for my food. All the pictures that you see, all the food that you see is my own. This is real food. This is a real person doing real food that you can very easily create yourself. They're out on my counter right now would be whole wheat flour, the organic artisan flour, raw sugar, and then my black chocolate. Those are the things that I use the most. Every week I make my chocolate syrup, recipe listed in the blog, and then I do more baking every week. So if you have an idea, let me know. I'd love to hear it. What ingredients do you use? What is your one thing that you could not live without? What's one thing that you make that you just love and would love to share with all of us? Let me know in the comments. In the section below, probably somewhere down there, is something for subscribing. If you subscribe to this channel every week, I do 2 videos and also a blog or a vlog. And then you can also hit the website, cmcoleman.com/blog, for more recipes. I hope you have a good week and make yourself at home.